You've reached HPIL Holdings. To reach Stephen Brown, extension 1. Tanya Loretta.
Hello.
Hi, is this Stephen Brown?
Speaking.
Hi, this is Gary. How are you, sir?
I'm good.
I had reached out to you via email regarding Flo and some of those allegations and stuff.
Yeah, thanks, Gary. Well, first of all, I mean, just a nightmare. I mean, the damage that has been done and the blatant lies and stuff. So I'm on with the election on Monday to carry on. I'm going to have to put up the money for the lawsuit, but I didn't have all the information. I've been gathering it, and obviously you have, and some other people too.
Yeah.
So what I will, as soon as I'm finished with Basile, I'll just include you in it. You don't have to put up any money. I'm putting up the money.
Okay. All right.
It's actually going to be HPIL and shareholders et al. So it'll be all shareholders.
Okay. So I don't need to contact anyone or anything other than like emails?
But I'll get you just a simple paragraph from the lawyer that you're signing in, meaning as a shareholders. I don't want to represent that you're in the lawsuit if you're not.
Sure.
And again, you don't have to. I'm paying it the lawyers. So.
Okay.
Let me say this, Gary. And I don't know each other very well. Some of the shareholders I know very well.
Correct.
Like Chuck and Darcy and Andy and all those guys. Okay. I'm not going anywhere.
Yeah.
So one is my father would roll over in the grave if that happened. I'm not a quitter.
Yeah.
We're open. All 22 people work here. Our rent is paid. Our staff are paid. I have not taken one penny from a shareholder.
Yeah.
Not one penny. And secondly, the mistakes I have made, as you well know, in the beginning with the conference calls, I was too open. I was giving out some guesstimates and this and that. So I am guilty of that.
Yeah.
And I'm not guilty of anything else.
Well,
and we are committed. And you will see. I mean, then I've had to fight the battle of the whole LT Apogee powertrain.
Yeah.
Which I filed lawsuits against LT and Mike Torrey.
Wow.
We'll be putting out a press release next week explaining everything.
Yeah.
We're very close to getting back up and trading.
So what can, like, as someone who, the bull and bear mindset, what can I, as a bull, so to speak, help in regards to, I guess, defending you? Because that's part of what keeps me, I guess, holding on is your tenacity and your unwillingness to go anywhere.
Yeah, and I thank you for that. I don't need any help in that regard because I haven't done anything wrong.
Yeah.
Matter of fact, I told Chuck this the other day. Remember that Flo had something up, or whoever these people are. By the way, I do believe that Flo has 10 different aliases, but irrelevant of that. And by the way, he's already badmouthed the attorney, Sharon Mitchell, and everybody.
Yeah.
But mainly me. So he had the link on there that you could click on and file a complaint with the BCSC, the British Columbia Securities Commission, right?
Uh-huh.
Okay, so they happen to be 2 buildings away from me. So 3 weeks ago, I made an appointment, and I went down. I sat down with senior compliance officers.
Uh-huh.
How many complaints do you think that they're investigating on HPIL?
I honestly, I have no idea.
None.
Yeah.
None. They have been berated with emails from Flo, who is Sarah Weisler, and what other alias is. But her exact words were, we don't base anything on social media.
Yeah.
We base it on facts.
I see.
And that's it.
So,
I don't know what their motivation is. I mean, I don't know whether it's somebody who's mad at me from the past or something. That I don't know. But from what I can gather, I have no idea. This guy who apparently is in Idaho or something, so I don't know.
Yeah. Well, if you look at the information I sent you, he's actually in Ohio.
I meant Ohio. So
yeah.
You're right, Gary. Yeah,
no, you're right. So has OTC said anything to you about the CE and getting that removed or anything?
Well, they have to our lawyer. It's simple. We must get the audit finished and then get the British Columbia Securities Canadian one done, and then refile the documents, which we will be doing in the next 2 weeks.
Awesome. I look forward to that.
And we're not going anywhere. And there's some other new stuff that you will see in the press release next week that I'm gun shy now. I can't say anything. But it'll be all out in the press release next week.
Sure. Now, obviously,
right.
like you said, Flo has made allegations and stuff, and that's why I'm calling you to get information straight from the horse's mouth.
Gary, I mean, they even had things on there that said, "Oh, I saw the police sign on their door at the office."
Yeah.
That's baloney. We've been here for 2.5 years, way before HPIO.
Yeah.
So nobody has come to this office. Nobody. And as you know, I said, come here. You've got a lot of money at stake. Come and sit down meet the staff.
Yeah.
Nobody's come except one couple with their little girl about a year ago. That was it.
So nothing's true about the company going bankrupt and can't make rent and stuff like that.
Lie.
Okay.
Lie.
All right.
Yeah.
Again,
and Gary, I've been very transparent with Chuck and Andy, the people I trust. And you've seen Flo, or whoever, posting that I had some lawsuits against me.
Yeah.
Right?
Some of that, yeah.
They're right, I did. Do you know why? I chose to fund my own money instead of paying my own bills. So I am resolving but that's my personal. That's not the company debt.
Sure. So, anyway. Like, Flo had made, like, allegations about Roots or something like that. Do you know anything about that?
Okay, yeah, I do. So, Roots Properties, the transfer agent made a mistake. That got corrected. So, those shares came out of my restricted shares.
I see.
They do not have any free trading shares, and those restricted shares came out of my personal, even though Roots had put some money, a little bit, into a project and it didn't go through, and it was on their side. But anyway, yeah, I do, and that's resolved. But in fact, it's in the financial statements that we're current on with the OTC. You can read it. It states that from the lawyer.
Okay.
Exactly what I just said to you.
All right. So they've been returned. They're going back to the Treasury, right?
They already did.
Okay. And that's awesome.
What I am trying to do right now, there's 3 billion shares I'm going to get back in the Treasury, too. 2 billion went to LT and 1 billion to Mike Torrey. Those are coming back, too.
Well, that'll provide a great deal of trust also, like seeing that follow through and everything like that.
Yeah.
So
listen, I've been offered a couple of other clean shells to reverse merge or to do an acquisition, and after really thinking it through, I don't need to do that. I'm just going to work, whether it takes me one more week or another month, to completely clean up. It's just in my blood now. I have to do it for my own peace of mind.
Yeah.
So that's what's going on.
Prove everyone else wrong.
Exactly. And the funny thing is, again, I said to you, nobody comes here. In the 4 walls here, of the offices and the staff, everything is fine. It's the OTC crap. And when I took this over, all I was given was the Articles of Incorporation from Angela Collette, the administrator for court. I was given the Articles of Incorporation, and I was given a stamped document from the judge assigning it to me.
Yeah.
And that's all I got. I was not told about those convertible notes or nothing. So, Gary, I don't know how long you've been in the stock, but if you remember, probably close to 10 months ago, we were trading millions of dollars a day on a half-penny stock. It was ridiculous. And then it turns out it was all those people that had convertible notes from like 3 years ago, from 2016 and 17, that came out of the woods. I was never told about that. So most of these people who are saying they're in deep, so to speak, that was all because of that.
I see.
I didn't take any money from anybody. It was all because of those convertible notes. That one company, GPL Ventures, made over $28 million on my back.
Holy smokes.
And then the other 2 companies made millions. Yes.
Wow.
So, if anybody really would take the time to put 2 and 2 together and really uncover kind of what I'm saying to you, then they'd realize that. But nobody takes that time, you know. So.
Well, and that's why I called you, is because that's part of me taking that time,
Yeah, and I appreciate that.
Yeah. Do you have any other words of encouragement?
Yeah, stay tuned. There's real stuff coming out. And I'm not just saying that.
No, so you...
All right, and it's in the next 2 weeks.
All right. Well, that'll work, and that's
and
about
when...
when...
whenever you want. You call me whenever you want.
Fantastic.
I pick up the phone. I'm always in the office by 5:45, 6 o'clock in the morning, Pacific time.
You sound very, very busy and like your hands are full, and I appreciate the time you took to speak with me today. So.
Okay, I'll speak to you soon.
Yes,
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
All right, bye-bye.